Okay, hello everybody. I think we're live now. Let's check this out. Sorry I'm late. Had a hard time finding a place to park, but I think we're doing okay. There we go. All right, can anybody hear me? Let's see what we got here. Da, 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 da. All right, 1 second, friends. Let me just get a couple other things squared away here. All right, I'm not sure if y'all could see me, but hello. Good morning, everybody. Oh, man, this was tough trying to get set up here and stuff, but I got it done. I need a haircut, but that's a whole nother story. For today, just so you guys know, this is a test stream. It's not going to be perfect. I don't have ATC today because I am trying a different setup than last time. But yeah, we're just going to watch some planes for a couple hours and see how it goes. So yeah, thank you everybody for being here today. We're at San Jose Airport, SJC, and we're going to be here for a couple hours, and we're going to watch some planes. And I hope you guys can hear me okay. Before we start, I do have a couple of news. One news item. The big news of the week was the Boeing, the MAX 7 finally got certified. Like I said, I would believe it when I saw it, and I saw it, so I believe it. So now we're just waiting on the MAX 10 and the 777-9 to get certified. So yeah, so that's finally some good news from Boeing. But anyways, yeah, we're going to be here for a couple hours till about 1:30, watching some planes. That's about all I have enough battery power for. But yeah, so this is going to be a good time. And I'm going to go ahead and switch cameras. I'm going to go back to the camera out on the airfield. So if you just give me a moment, we will switch cams. Oh, let me switch my microphone. All right, sorry I missed that one. I was switching everything. Sorry about the date on the screen. I haven't used this camera in a long time, so it's been a while since I've used this camera, but we'll say hello to a few of our friends this morning. Charles Bass is here. Good morning. Debbie. Who else is here? That's Charles again. Mark is here. Hey, good evening, Mark. Nancy's here. Hi, Nancy. There's Charles again. Audi's here. Hi, Audi. Good to see you. There's Richard again. Cat's Meow's here. Naomi's here. Hi, Naomi. Good to see everybody. I keep hitting all the same ones. So, anyways. All right. So, yeah, I haven't used this camera in a while. I think I just saw Jim G come in. Hello, Jim. Good to see you. So, yeah, we're going to see what's going to be coming in here in a little bit. Yeah, we're going to kind of go a little old school today. I'm not going to be looking too much at the trackers. I'm just going to concentrate on my camera work mostly and talking with y'all. So we'll be here till about 1:30 local time for about 2 hours, and then we'll call it a day. Is a stream smooth? Am I buffering or anything? Let me know. That helps when I do this test stream. Yeah. Hello, Alvanor. Good to see you, my friend. It's hard to see my phone out here in the sun. Actually, I know how I can get ATC. Hold on 1 second. Well, maybe not. All right. Naomi, thank you for 2 months being a member. Thank you, my friend. Totally appreciate the support. And thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, let's see what's going to be coming in here soon. Looks like we're going to have a departure here coming up. Delta A319 going to LAX. Looks like they're getting ready to line up here in just a moment. And then we've got Southwest from Phoenix should be coming in here in just a bit. They're still kind of far out. So yeah. Charles Bass, 18 months. Member, thank you, Charles. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for your support. Really do appreciate it. Thank you. All right. All righty. So this is only my second time doing a live stream at an airport. A couple months ago, I did SFO one afternoon, and it was fun, but just I was having some issues there with the camera and stuff. So I have a different camera today. This is my old camcorder, but I think it might do a little better. It looks like a little crooked, so I'm going to line it up real quick and make sure it's nice and even. Yeah, I think that looks a little better. I don't know what's taxiing right now, but let's take a look. So there's the airfield. Oh, there we go, right there. Oh, this will give me a better idea of how crooked I am. There we go, looks better. There's a Delta E-175. Not sure where that guy's headed to. I'm sorry, I don't have a second mic. To hear the planes today, I only have the one mic on me, but hopefully it'll get the job done because we're pretty close right here. Let's see if that other Delta is getting ready to depart over there. Nope, they're okay. They're going to turn onto the runway, and then after that will be Volaris going to Guadalajara. All right, got some Mexicans on board there. Sweet. All right, I don't know, liking the way this camera's looking here. That's all right. I just got to make a few adjustments here. There we go. This camera's a little easier to use than the one I was using last time. The one I had last time I no longer own. So yeah. Sorry about the date on the screen. I didn't have time to go through the settings on this camera. Yeah, I know it's a little crooked, but I'm on a slant. This sidewalk's kind of slanted here, but I think we'll be okay. It's not too bad. Let's see, where's that Delta E-175? Is it still down here? Yep, there's that E-175. Oh. That guy snuck up on me. And yeah, this, I don't know what is up with this tripod. There we go. Like I said, everybody, it's a test. It's a test stream, so you get to watch me make a bunch of mistakes. But the good thing is that there's planes involved with the mistakes. Does my microphone sound okay? Is it too loud? Is it distorted or anything? I hope it's okay. Yep, it's a test, all right. So yeah, just bear with me. The better I get at this, the more streams we could have in the future. All right, good. I'm glad the mic sounds good. Yeah, right on. Yes, like a beginning chef, you make a lot of mistakes. But I don't know if I'd want to make a mistake with a steak because that's a costly mistake, if you know what I mean. So yeah. Finding room for improvement. Yes, Alvinor, I'm just trying. Like I said, this is only my second time doing an airport stream because I'm so used to, doing the podcast deal. But actually, just to be honest, all of our co-hosts are busy today. So let's get this guy climbing out right here. Oh yeah, this camera's a lot better than my last camera. Yeah, not bad. I think I saw a guy Boeing here. Good afternoon or morning. I think it's afternoon wherever you're at in Texas. Here comes Southwest waking up the neighborhood. I don't know where it's from. We're not going to rely too much. We're going to go kind of old school today. Just see what comes in. Whatever comes in, comes in. I know the camera's a little crooked. I'm sorry about that. But let me make it another adjustment here. I think that's about the best it's going to get right there. I'm trying not to get the ledge right here. But as we go downfield, it looks a little crooked, but that's all right. Yeah, I think I saw a super chat here from Alvinor. Thank you, Alvinor. Like a novice chemist, you'd get many non-reactions. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, all right, Alvinor, thank you so much, my friend. And yeah, appreciate the understanding. And yeah, we're just out here to have a little fun today. But yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. All right. See, I just don't like this. Now it looks crooked again. I got to find a happy spot. I think right there. Yeah, I've got to work on my tripod settings and stuff. So, I'm not a pro like these other guys. I'm just a novice at this. So, yep. Anyways, it's beautiful out here. It's sunny. It's not too warm yet. And beautiful breeze right now. So that's really nice. Yep, I'll leave it. I'm gonna leave it right there, guys and ladies. We're gonna leave the setting right there for the camera. And we are using a Starlink today, and it seems to be working pretty well. Thank you for the 40 likes. Appreciate that as well. Yeah. We'll be here for about another 2 hours because I don't have a lot of battery power. So that's about all I could do is 2.5, 3 hours at the most. But we're going to call it quits around 1:30. And we'll do a lot of these short streams coming up in the following, I don't know how often I could do them, to be honest. But whenever I can, I will try my best to come out here. I think I want to do San Jose more than SFO because, Sal's got SFO covered pretty well. And nobody really comes out to SJC that much. And I like it here. This is like the closest airport to my house. It doesn't take long to get here. But I think I hear a plane. There we go. Southwest. I don't know where it's going. Oh my goodness, this camera is so much easier to use than the other camera I was using, which I sold that the super zoom camera. I know I had talked about doing like high altitude videos. I just couldn't get the hang of it, my friend. So, but hey, I can come out here and do some live streams every now and then for a couple hours. So, yeah. And yeah, I like this little kit. This is a cheap little like camcorder I bought a couple years ago for like $200, and I think it does a job okay. And Alvanor, I think I saw another super chat there from you, my friend. Thank you so much for your effort. I found the derivative of, oh my gosh, F. I don't know what that means. I do see Dos Equis, so that's like non-alcoholic beer. But thank you so much, Alvanor. All I know is I know that your message is positive. So I thank you for that, my friend. Thank you so much. And thank you for the 5. Man, I super appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hey, Michael. How are you doing, my friend? There's Michael in the chat. And yeah. Sal might be popping in. He said he might be lurking, popping in. If you're lurking, Sal, say hi to us. Don't be shy. Yes, sirree. But yeah, I like this airport. There's another parking garage that's just to the north of us, which would be to our right. So these parking garages, up at the top level, they obviously have a wall so people don't fall over. And I'm going to shut up. We're going to get this plane. I don't know where that guy came out of. Snuck up on us. E-175. But anyways, this wall right here in front of me is pretty tall. And my back is pretty messed up, so I really can't stand very long, especially without holding on to something. So I have to sit when I run the camera. So I was going to try the other parking garage. It has a lower wall right here in front of you. But the view wasn't very good. And I was kind of iffy on this regular location. My mom's with me. She's like, why don't we just go try it? You got nothing to lose. So we came over and tried it, and it's going to work. And I'm kind of glad about that because this is a spot everybody uses. So, yeah. Oh, what is that? What's that going up there? I don't know. I missed it. Oh, there it is. Anyways, but I'll tell you what, the last 15, 20 years, this airport has just changed so much. Yep. Hey, Sal, good to see you, my friend. Yeah, my camera's crooked again. I did what you told me about the bubble for the stuff, but anyways, yeah, it is what it is. So, just a test stream. Sorry about the date on the camera. I didn't have enough time to really go through my settings. But yeah, there he is, Mr. Sal Squatch himself. Sal, do you want to co-host? I could bring you on, my brother. Let me know. Nah, I won't put you on the spot. You were on all day yesterday. But so yeah, like I said, test stream. Unfortunately, I don't have any ATC today, but we're working on that. I can only bring so much equipment with me, and I only have so much power. So yeah, I got to figure this all out a little better, but we'll get through it. Hello, Phil G. Thank you for stopping in with us today. I know I've missed so many people that are here. Pickles. Hello, Pickles. Edmund. Hello, Edmund, the great Edmund. There's Phil G. Hello, Phil G. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Be here for a couple hours just checking out the planes here at San Jose with my crooked camera. I'm going to try making an adjustment here. Let's make one more adjustment. Nah, just leave it. See, you know how Sal gets like, oh, I should do this, I should do that. Well, I get like that with equipment when I feel it's not right because I'm a perfectionist when it comes to this stuff. Because by profession, I've done audio, video production for so many years. I'm picky. I'll be honest with you guys. I am so picky when it comes to this stuff because I want it perfect. But that's just me. So, anyways, hello, Brian SFO's here, Mr. Emirates 380. Brian, are you going to be at the SFO Collectible Show next month? Hope you are. Sal and I will be there. We'll be going live early in the morning, like when it first opens. And yeah, we'll be live there on, I think it's September 26th is what I saw. But speaking of that, while we have a break in the action, speaking of collectible shows, we got, hold on. I almost missed Southwest. All right, speaking of collectible shows, the LAX collectible show is on a week from today, on next Saturday, at the Hilton. What's this place called? Sorry, guys, I'm so like airhead right now because I was rushing to get ready. It's at the Embassy Suite South. It's just down the road from Clutter's Park. Starts at 9 a.m. It's only $8 to get in. Kids under 12 are free. And man, if you look on this advertisement here, they have so much neat stuff. Go check it out. I want to see some neat stuff, but I'm gonna warn you though. Make sure you take a lot of money with you if you intend on buying stuff, because once you buy one thing, you're gonna want to buy more. So there is a form of like FOMO, fear of missing out at these shows, because you see one thing, then you see another, and it's like, oh, I gotta have that. I want that. But anyways, yeah, go check out the show if you're in LA next weekend. Say hello to the gentleman at the door. His name is Alien, a.k.a. Tom. Good friend of mine, and known him for many years. We used to plane spot here at San Jose many years ago. And he will be working the front door at that show. Tell him I said hi. Tell him I sent you. And yeah, go check it out. You will have a good time there. Super fun. All right. So there are no ants here, luckily. I know Sal's been having problem with ants at SFO. I have a problem with ants at home. And Alvin or Wings over Camarillo is next week. Oh, very cool. Are you going to record some videos? If you do, send them on over and we'll show them on a future show. That'd be awesome. But yeah, no ants here, but I'm still not like putting any food or anything on the ground. But this summer has been really bad for ants for some reason. I mean, they want to get out of the heat. They need to get in somewhere it's cool. But man, at home, they've just been bad. So anyways. Sal's still looking for trays. Got it, Steve sent us. Where did I send you to, Sal? All right. We're waiting on the next plane. Like I said, we're old school. We're not going to be looking at tracking too much, but I'm going to look now because I'm curious what else is coming in. All right. We have a Southwest that's taxiing for San Diego. It's going to line up here in just a bit. Let's see if there's anything on arrival. Nothing much. It's a little slow, but after 12, from 12 to 1, it's going to pick up a little bit from what I saw on the tracker earlier this morning. And at first, I thought we were going to have a special livery plane, but they switched it to tomorrow, which was a bummer. It was the American TWA Retro. I was kind of looking forward to seeing that today, but now they rescheduled that plane to come in here tomorrow. So, kind of a bummer. But hey, oh well. You know what you're going to do. Yes, the ants have ants in their own pants. The only thing ants are good for is killing them. Hey, guess we're stopping after we end the live stream on the way home. Can anybody guess what we're stopping on the way home today? It's probably pretty obvious, but I just want to see if anybody can really figure it out. Yes, Debbie, I knew you'd be the one to get it. Yep, we're going to stop on our way home and get a bag of burgers. It's been a while since we've had some, the bag of burgers. So, yep, bag o' burgers. It's not too far from here. It's pretty easy to get there from here. I hope to start doing the country road drives again soon. I'm just saving up money for a heat shield for my Starlink here because it does overheat, and that's why it always shuts off all the time. And I don't want it shutting off. I want it a good, clean signal. So hopefully, maybe next month we could start up every couple of weeks doing a drive out in the country or down a freeway or something, and just showing you guys around this part of California where I live. There's some really nice places to go. What I really want to do is do a drive to Santa Cruz, to the boardwalk, and take you guys over there. Those of you who've never been out there or don't live out in this part of the country. And we'll try to do that maybe next month. Don't have an exact date, but I'm going to try. Yep. Michael says his nephew's turning 3 already. I remember when he was born, Michael. He's a cute little guy, so by him being a cute little guy means he does not take after you because you ain't cute. I always like to tease you about that. Anyways. Yeah, Brian, Santa Cruz. I was just there last week. Last Friday was just there, yeah. Last Friday would have been my dad's 77th birthday. So every year, since he's passed on, every year on his birthday or the anniversary of his passing, my mom and I like to go celebrate and eat like seafood or Italian food, which were his favorites. We like to honor his memory doing that. So we were just there last Friday. But I love going to Santa Cruz. I like it better than Monterey. A lot of people like Monterey in this area, but I like Santa Cruz better. It's just so fun. It's just like a fun place. And they have a wharf you could drive out onto. A couple years ago, part of it fell into the ocean, though. So we usually stay at one of the restaurants in about the middle of the wharf because it feels a little safer. Anyways, we should get some action going here pretty soon. Got the camera pointed that way. Yep, Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. I remember several years ago, Sal and Michael came. They came to celebrate my birthday with me. We went out to that wharf and hung out there, and then we went to a restaurant in Capitola. That's where we get the famous salmon story from. And yeah, so, and then we went to the Chili's that no longer in Gilroy. And Sal and Michael had a great time at Chili's, I tell you what. Yeah, the tiki place. These guys wanted to have a drink. I had a Diet Coke, and yeah, I'm not. Alcohol's not my thing, but if I'm around people that want it, go for it. Just don't get wasted in front of me, because that's no fun. But I don't mind if people have a drink here and there in front of me, but it's just not for me. I'll stick to my Diet Coke, Coke Zero, iced tea, whatever it is, and yeah. I think Michael and Sal, I think you guys got those tiki glasses or those tiki glasses or whatever, if I remember right. And then we went to a place called Zelda's for dinner. And our server asked us, what would you like to order? Michael ordered, I ordered. Then Sal said, yeah, I will have the grilled salmon. So he really does say that. It's not a joke. He really does say that. Oh, Sal still has his tiki cup. Very cool, very cool. So, yeah, I know I'm talking a lot, but there's no planes right now. But there's, between 12 and 1, there's supposed to be a pretty good amount of planes coming and going. But, that was always a goal of the show, that I would interact with all you guys and gals and get our viewers involved, interact. A lot of channels, they don't interact with their viewers or the people in their chat. They just do the thing amongst themselves. And, I mean, yeah, this may sound like cliche and the thing to say, but honestly, without like all you, this channel really wouldn't happen, because who would I wouldn't have anybody to stream to. And that's what I told Michael and Sal when I first started this channel. My goal is to have viewer participation. And that's why we do like the plane tracking requests. And that seems to be really popular. I think it seems like you all really like to do that, and it's fun. I mean, sometimes we see some planes that we've never even heard of, airlines we've never heard of, planes we've never even seen before. So it's I think we have a little pretty unique thing going on here. While we're waiting, I don't know, does anybody have an aviation related question that they may be thinking about, that they're trying to look for an answer? In the meantime, Sal has asked me, have you ever been to the place in Sand Mountain with the weird gravity? Oh, yeah, no, I've never been there, but I know what place you're talking about. It's called the, oh boy, it's called something spot. I know which place you're talking about. What? The mystery spot. And this plane right here is a mystery too. Southwest, I think this one was the one going to San Diego. Yeah, so I've never been to the mystery spot. Dude, I would probably fall and hurt myself in there, you know me. Yeah, I don't think I would do very well in that place, but it definitely is a mystery, I'll tell you that. You see pictures and videos of that place. It is definitely a mystery. Mark says all this food is rather salivating. Oh my gosh, is it dinner time there, Mark? What's on the menu? I don't know if you were here earlier, Sal. We're stopping for a bag of burgers on the way home in a while after we finish this live stream. But Sal, the Starlink seems to be working pretty well. Instead of using the Wi-Fi, because the Wi-Fi is not too good on these minis, I plugged an Ethernet cable and it seems to be doing pretty well. Everybody hasn't complained of any buffering or anything. So yeah, so it makes me a happy camper. Alvinor, another $5. Oh my goodness, Alvinor, you're awesome. Alvinor says, I joked with Sal on his channel that if you combine tantalum, carbon, and osmium, you'd get spicy and metallic tacos. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a funny one. I mean, come on, who doesn't love tacos? I mean, if you don't love tacos, then I don't know if we could be friends. But Alvinor, thank you for the 5, my friend. I super appreciate it. Tacos do sound good, though. There's also a taco truck down the road from Bag of Burgers, but that's be for another trip. It's called El Bombero, and I believe it's owned by a firefighter or like a retired firefighter. And their whole theme is like a firefighter theme, but they got some good tacos there, good burritos, and they just got some good refin there, or as we would, that means food. But in Spanish on the streets, I'll say refin, but I'll just say food. Sorry for throwing in my street talk there. And the funny thing is, guys, I never ran the streets, so I was raised on the streets, but known a lot of people from the streets, so I've learned to talk like that a little bit now and then. So yeah. Anyways, we got a Southwest that's going to taxi out here, and they're going to depart in just a few minutes. Thank you to all 151 that are viewing. Thank you so much. If you hadn't hit the like yet, if you wouldn't mind doing that, I'd super appreciate it. If you want to subscribe, that'd be awesome too. Thank you so much. Nancy says, I just had some taco salad I made last night. We had tacos last night. You're not human if you don't like tacos. Oh, man, I agree with that. Honestly, if you don't like tacos, I probably really wouldn't trust you, to be honest. Metallica tacos, yes. All right, I got to get up and stretch. That's the only thing, my friends. Every so often I have to get up and stretch because my back is a little screwed up. But that's okay. It's nice out here. And I've got the hatchback on my car open, so I'm sitting in the shade. My mom's hanging out with me out here, but she's not in the shade too much. But she says it's nice out here with the nice breeze and stuff. When I started plane spotting in the 90s, my parents used to come with me a lot, and they kind of got into it. My dad used to like plane spotting, and my mom, she'll come with me. She helps me with my equipment and stuff, so I appreciate her helping me with that. And she'll kick back with me and she'll watch the planes. She does like the ETA at SFO, the blue ETA. Uh, Last time we were there, when she saw it in person, she's like, "Wow, that's a beautiful plane." And yeah, that plane, when you see it in person, it's really nice plane. It really is. I'm gonna get up and stretch real quick while we have a pause in the action again. Did I see another 5 from Alvinor? I think I did. Alvinor, you're a crazy man. Thank you, my friend. What has he got here for us? A bizarre food from Russia is, oh my gosh, how do you pronounce it? Holodets? It's Jello meat. Oh, have you ever ate that, Alvinor? And if you did, what did you think of it? Hello, Fizz. Good to see you, friends. Fizz is here. We got some great mods. Tell them thank you in the chat. These ladies, they do a great job, and our co-hosts, Sal and Michael and MJ, they do a great job too. So I really do appreciate you all for helping me with this channel. I really do. Thank you so much, my friends. So next Saturday we will not have taking the weekend off. I may possibly have some work to do, and so I don't want to chance it. So yeah, plus it's my birthday a few days after, so. But yeah, we'll take the week off next Saturday. We'll be back on the 23rd with another show. I just got a lot of stuff going on right now, but it's good for me to stay busy, Okay, Alvinor, $2. Thank you, my friends. He says it was bizarre. The texture is strange. Oh, I can imagine. I'm gonna have to look that up and see what it looks like, but I'm kind of scared to. But anyways, thank you, Alvinor, for the 2. Appreciate it. Here we go. We got Southwest coming at us. All right, Southwest. We'll see you again. But Sal, if you're still here, dude, this little camcorder is getting the job done, man. It's so much easier to operate. What am I hearing? I'm hearing something. Something land? Something making noise. Southwest. I didn't even know that was here. I'll get to your milestone in a moment, Jim G, my friend. Thank you so much. But yeah, this camera is so much easier to operate. All right, Jim G celebrating 18 months as a member. Jim, thank you so much. Time flies. Great host and show. Thank you, Jim. And like I always say, Jim was like one of our very first viewers when we started 3 years ago. In fact, our show in 2 weeks on the 23rd will be our 3rd anniversary show. So maybe we'll do something a little special there. We'll see about that. But Jim's been with us since the beginning, so thank you so much, Jim. I super appreciate your support, and thank you so much. You're an awesome dude. Thank you. But anyway, so I was saying this little camcorder is getting the job done. And a lot easier to operate than that big camera I used to have. So I think this is going to be my plane spotting camera from now on. Yeah, I think so. I'd eventually like to have 2 cameras, a B camera that's a static camera, and then the manual camera right here. I mean, I have the equipment. I don't have to buy anything, but it's just more stuff to lug around and set up. And if I'm late like I was today, we start late. So anyways, okay, Alvinor, another 5. You are a crazy man, Alvinor, but thank you so much, my friend. I tried a Russian MRE. That means like a ready-made meal. kind of thing. That's what they serve in the military. One meal was quite good. Was kasha grichnaya. It was buckwheat and beef. Oh, okay, very very cool. Um, yeah, when my dad was in the army in the '60s, they used to call them sea rations or sea rats. And yeah, thank you, Alvin, or appreciate it, my friend. There's videos like on YouTube where people have gotten like these MREs that were like decades old and they've opened them up and eaten them. They're crazy, man. They probably get sick and stuff. Ugh. Guy Bowen, yep, a static camera will cling to everything. But I got to get some bounce dryer sheets. And we're missing Alaska. Or is that no? Is that no? I think that's Volatus. All right, the Mexicans have arrived. Who do I sound like, Sal? Volatus coming in from Mexico. In case you guys are wondering, I am half Mexican, so I can say that the Mexicans have arrived. But I'll stop doing it because I know it could sound a little messed up. Volatus A320 Neo, it looks like. Yeah. You see a Delta rudder right there. And who's celebrating a membership milestone here? Cats Meow. 6 months, loving the live stream. Thank you, Cats Meow, so much. I really appreciate it, friend. And thank you for always volunteering to be one of our moderators. Really appreciate it. Appreciate your friendship as well. And also working relationship as well as far as professionally. My employer orders a lot of product from her company she works for. And my startup business, at times I order stuff from her as well. So we're going to follow Volatus to the gate. We're going to look at the blurry rudder. And in a moment, I'm going to take my name off the screen here. Volatus, Volatus. All right. Let me get my name off the screen here real quick. What's that? Came in. Delta came in, but I want to get my name off the screen here. There we go. There we go. All right. Is that Delta that just came in? Let's see. There we go. Delta came in. What is that, a 220? Is that an A220 from Salt Lake? I love the A220. Yep, Delta from Salt Lake, so that's an A220. Thank you, Cat's Meow. She says I have some nice designs. I try. I get a little help from my friends on my designs. But, yeah. Been building a few websites here and there. So if you guys haven't seen Sal's new website, caliplanes.com, go check it out. I just recently built that for him. And yeah, check it out. I got to cut down on the tea here. There's no restrooms here. But Alvin, or another 5, my friend. Thank you so much. The only taco I declined was durian and surströmming. Okay, I don't get that one. So if you can explain it to me, I would, that way I can get it. But thank you so much, Alvinor. Man, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Let's go back to the other side of the airfield, to the airport. Speaking of tacos, put in the chat, what's your favorite type of taco? Like what kind of meat or veggie or salsa or something? What's your favorite like kind of taco you like? A foul-smelling fruit. Oh my God. Yeah, I would turn that down too. No, Edmund. No taco shells. No taco shells. All right. Jim G likes carne asada. Yep, that's definitely up at the top. I like a bunch of different types of meat. I like the carne asada. I like carnitas, which is it's kind of like a Mexican pulled pork. Like beef cheeks, very tender, but they can't be dry though. There's some places when you get it, the meat's dry. You can't eat it dry. But yeah, I like a whole bunch of different type of stuff. You know, if you've ever seen me, you could tell I like tacos. All right, Alvinor again, another 5. Oh my gosh, man, thank you. He says it's a smelly. Durian is smelly, and surströmming is canned fermented fish, and it reeks when you open the can. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Oh man. Yeah, no. Yeah, I would decline that taco too with that stuff. Anyways, thank you again, Alvinor. And Alvinor, if you just want to put something in the chat, my friend, you don't have to give a 5, but I appreciate it. But not expected. And if you put something in the chat, we'll read it. That way, you're not spending a lot of money. I get it. Times are tough, but at the same time, I appreciate it. But just want you to know there's no obligation, and that goes for everybody. No obligation for anything. All right. Oh, there's a bird. Let's see if there's anything over at the Jet Center parked out on the ramp. What's that? Okay, let's see. I'm not used to using this zoom. Gotta go lower. What do we got there? What do we got over there at the Jet Center? What is that? Some kind of private jet there. Got a lot of heat haze, of course. Looks like the door's open, so I don't know if they're going to get ready to depart in a while or what, but yeah. All right. Let's see what else we see over there across the airport. Another biz jet with a lot of heat haze. Yeah, I know my camera's crooked. Sorry, guys and gals. Let's zoom out, back out of that. There we go. That's a little better. Ooh, what do we have over here? Let's see if we can find something to focus on real quick. A little blurry. Oh, man. Oh. There we go. Now we're not blurry. Got the back of some kind of plane there. Look at that. Tell you what, if you want to see biz jets, this is the place. Especially during like a Super Bowl or some kind of special event going on in the area, this is the place for biz jets. A lot of Silicon Valley executives keep their planes here. Yeah, I think that's about it right there, yeah. All right, let's wait to see what we see next. Oh, I see what's happening. It's focusing on that rail. I got to put my camera up higher next time, Sal. Lots of silicon makes you wonder. Yeah, it's silicon, not silicone. You might be thinking of two different things there, my friend. All right, we got Southwest landing from Long Beach. Thank you for the tip. Let's focus in. I think I'm blurry. Sorry, friends. Like I said, I haven't used this camera in quite some time. Oh, what in the world was that all about? Sorry about that. All right, we got to get this camera back in focus. Why is it blurry? It's blurry. My eyes. Did I hit the manual focus on accident? Huh. Let me take a look at what I did here, friends. I may have messed something up. Let's take a look at the sky real quick. I don't know what I did. That's weird. We're watching footage from the 90s. Yes. Let me reboot the camera really quick. We're going to go dark just for a moment. I'm still with you guys, so. Okay, there we go. I think we're back in focus. Thank you. Sorry about that, everybody. That's why we're doing a test stream. All right. Nah, no, Sal, I can't do manual focus. This camera's like kind of too cheap to do it. There we go, yep. Steve set the squint setting to I don't understand. Yeah. Well, at least we got the date on there. I can't remember how to get the date off the screen, so I apologize about that. Well, at least we know what day it is that we're out here. Yeah. 480p. I could do a stream in 480p. Black and white too. That'd be kind of interesting. That would be very interesting. Got to stretch my legs a little bit. We'll stay out here for about another hour or so. You know, looking at the tracking, I thought it was going to be busier, but it doesn't seem like it. That's okay. It's okay. And there is nobody up here on this top level. It's just us. Hello, Keith. Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for popping in this afternoon. We'll be here for about another hour or so, and then we'll call it quits. It's a little slower than what I thought. But yeah, I think the next time we come out here, I'm going to come on a weekday in the afternoon from like about 4:30 to 7, because that's a really busy time during the week. And then you also get the FedEx and the UPS heavies that come in. So yeah. Sal says yesterday was slow because people probably going back to the house of learning next week. Yeah. But tell you what, the traffic headed between San Jose and Gilroy headed south on the 101, it was packed. So people getting in their last minute stuff before the kids go back to school. Gilroy has the Gilroy Rodeo this weekend. People probably going down to like Monterey to the coast. Even the Gilroy outlet, like bargain out, or not bargain outlets, the premium outlets. We have one of those outlet centers where you can supposedly get good deals, but you really don't. So yeah. So we have a rodeo. So be on the lookout for that tomorrow when you're driving in to go to SFO, because it's right out there off of 152. But yeah, the rodeo's in town. We have a rodeo every August for like 3 days. It's become pretty popular. Yeah. Okay, what do we got here? Southwest. Waking up the neighborhood. They'll probably taxi right in front of us too. So I know something we could probably might be able to stream in October or November, but it would require a Saturday and Sunday though. We could talk about it later. There might possibly be an opportunity. Come Southwest. I really like the shade of blue on Southwest. Almost looks like the picture from the thumbnail. I took that picture up here like 5 years ago. The one that's on the thumbnail. All right, Southwest will probably be leaving another 45 minutes or so. They'll turn that plane around and go on to the next one. We'll be plane tracking again in a couple of weeks on the 22nd. Taking next Saturday off. Yeah. You see what I'm doing on battery power here for everything. All right, looking good, looking good. Got my batteries in the shade. Well, this one's not in the shade anymore. All right, looking good. A little bit under the car back there. All right. Sun's starting to pop out. So it'll start getting warm here in a while. It's already 82 degrees Fahrenheit. 82 F. But we still have a nice breeze up here. It's really good. Summer breeze makes me feel fine. How many of you Gen Xers or older remember that song? Summer breeze makes me feel. And I just missed the plane because I'm over here trying to sing like a dummy. That's all right. We could still see what it is. I'm just having too much fun, to be honest with you guys. I'm enjoying this. There we go, Southwest. They went a little long. Seals and Croft. That's who did that song. Okay. I didn't know who did that song. I just remember it from when I was a kid. Got a United down there. We'll follow the taxi on Southwest. We'll see how fast they go. These guys are always in a hurry. They're kind of hiding behind the building there. There we go. 737-800 NG. All right, Southwest, we'll probably see a little while when you depart. All right, we'll wait for the next one. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. I see that one right there. Yeah. Before my time, but, you know. Okay, I think we have something that's going to... Whoa, did we just have a go-around? I think, folks, we had a go-around. I'm trying to get it. Where is it? Yeah, we had a go-around. American was a go-around. I didn't even notice that. My mom, she's like, what is that? So American was a go-around. I wonder why. Huh. Huh. You very rarely see go-rounds here at San Jose. Yeah, that was a go-around. Just need stretch. No, that's no, it's good. It's got a great signal. Yeah, I'm a Gen Xer as well. Looking out yonder, looks like we have something that's going to arrive here in just a minute or two. I'll keep my eye on that one. There we go. He's coming in a little low. Looks like Southwest is coming in. So I've got my eye on that one when it makes its appearance from around the building. There it is. Oh, wait, I don't know if that's Southwest. No, not Southwest. Wait. Hold on. What's going on here? I'm getting confused here. What is going on? I'm confused, friends. Swore I saw something coming in. Oh well. I still see something else way out yonder. We'll see if we can get that one. You can see it out there. Looks like a little speck. I don't want to do too much zooming in and out because I'll make you guys dizzy. So that's kind of why I'm leaving it with a bit of a wide shot and just letting the plane kind of come to us like that. Southwest. $700, the little guy. Friends, I think my camera work is a little better with this camera. Still has a lot of room for improvement, but I feel more comfortable with this little cheap camcorder than I did with that expensive heavy beast I used to have. All right, we'll get Southwest on the taxi. Let's see how fast these guys go. You know, they're known for breaking the speed limit. Somebody mentioned Richie Valens, La Bamba. Crooked camera. I know. It's like Jaws fin sticking up out of the water. But it's airplane vertical stabilizer sticking out from above the building. All right, there's Southwest for anybody that's a fan of Southwest. Frontier, let's check out Frontier. A321neo just came in. It's either from Vegas or LAX. Hope nobody steals my video from here. Oh, well, it's not worth stealing anyways. It's camera work. I'm trying to remember. I think Frontier's gate might be down there. I can't remember where their gates are. They have one or two gates here. I think they're down by American over there at the end of the terminal. It looks like they's going straight. Oh, I don't know. We'll try to see which animal's on the stabilizer. I would try to zoom in, but I'm afraid of going blurry again. Yeah, they're parking right there. Their gate is down there. We can't see it. So we'll go back over here. See, I got blurry again. What's that coming in? Is that a biz jet? That thing's making a lot of sound. Look at that. Look at that, folks. It's got polka dots on the rudder. All right. So you got confused? Hope everybody's enjoying their Saturday so far. Thank you for spending a little time with me. We'll be out here for another 45 minutes or so, and then it's buffer error. Oh, I thought you were first saying I was buffering. I'm like, no, I have a really good signal. All right, folks, I'm going to move my tripod stand for just a moment because I got to stand up and stretch. Or else my knees start really hurting me a lot. And if I don't stretch, then I'm going to be in big trouble when it's time to get in the car and go home. So I'm just going to move this for a moment, or at least try to. I really can't. Oh, I know what I can do. There we go. Move the computer. Hold on. Oh, we'll get this guy. I can get it. Ooh. See you later, BizJet. All right, let me. Oh my goodness, are we getting busy now? That probably didn't sound right. I mean, is the air traffic getting busy? Let me stand up and stretch, friends, real quick, before I start saying more crazy stuff that people are gonna think I'm. Yeah. One moment. Un momento. And then we'll get Delta's pushing back the flight out to Atlanta. Okay. All right, I got to stretch, friends. I feel better. I feel much better. Let's check out that Delta going to Atlanta. Sorry you're having to see the terminal building, but Delta just pushed back over here. There we go. The Southwest looks like a max 8. Let's go back to Delta. $737,900 with the American. I think that's American that was a go around earlier. That just came back in. All right, Alvinor. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much for the another 5, Alvinor. Let's see what Alvinor has for us this time. I would tell a mischievous chemistry joke, but the mods would put me in water and break the ionic bond in any channel. As long as you don't have any swearing or like anything that's like offensive, go for it. We won't ban you or time you out. But Alvinor, thank you so much for the 5, my friend. Man, super appreciate it. Really do. We have another plane spotter with us out here. Mama Radar. Say hi. Say hi. We'll call her Mama Radar since that's the name of the channel. We'll call her Mama Radar. Yep. Yeah, it's starting to pick up now. So I think we got one landing. So let's go back over that way. We have an arrival. There we go. What do we got here? Another American. It's like a 319 or 320. Probably from Phoenix. Delta's taxiing. All right, I think we're getting a little pickup in action here. It's too bad we can't pick up the quality of the camera work. All right, anyways, it's going behind the building, so we really can't see anything there. Southwest departing. Telling you what, these planes are sneaking up on me. They're making a left bank. All right. All right. It's nice to have a little bit of action. Let's catch up with the chat here for a moment. Sure I'm not missing anything. All right. All right, Alvinor, thank you again so much for all the support, my friend. I appreciate it. And I hope that barbecue comes out mighty tasty. Enjoy it, my friend. We'll see you on the next one. All right, Alvinor. Enjoy it. Enjoy, my friend. Sturgis, yeah. It's that time of year. Sturgis, South Dakota. Biggest gathering of motorcycle enthusiasts. I think I saw a friend of mine, old drag racing friend of mine, rode his motorcycle out there from California. Greg Means rode his motorcycle out to Sturgis with some other people. South Dakota for Sturgis. He rode out there with some of his friends. Yeah. All right. We'll see what we have here in the next half hour, and then we'll call it a day at about 1:30. It is getting a little warm out here. Sorry for all the movement, friends. I'm having to move my tripod a little bit so I can stretch my legs. So if I don't, I will be in trouble later. I don't know. Those are like carts to put your luggage on. He's probably up here seeing if there were any up here. Mom, so what's this guy doing? Dragging like luggage carts? She's all, what's this guy supposed to be? All right. Oh, yeah, it's getting a little warm out here. We'll go another half hour or so. But like I mentioned a little while ago, next time I come out, I'm going to come on an afternoon during the week when there's more traffic, and we could see some cargo stuff like FedEx and UPS. I'll tell you what. Oh, here we go. What's this? This Delta head out to Atlanta, Georgia. Headed to the ATL. They're headed to the dirty South. (737-900 ER). No, Sal, I am not going to Oakland Airport. No, thank you. That plane heading to a date on Tinder. Oh my goodness. Nope, no Oakland, guys. Sorry, it's not going to happen. Plus, there's not much there. I mean, it's even slower than this. So, yeah, I'm not a fan of Oakland Airport. Yep. I do remember, though, being with Sal at Oakland, or actually at the marina near Oakland Airport, was the first time we met Brian SFO. He came out to say hi, kind of snuck up on us a little bit. I kind of got scared a little bit, but then he was super cool, shook our hand, super cool, said hi, and So that was the first time I actually met Brian, was near Oakland Airport. So that was the one positive about it. But other than that, I'm not interested in that airport. Plus, it's a further drive for me, and we're coming up to SJC is only 30 minutes from my house, so it's a little more doable. On occasion, SFO, but I just didn't feel like going there today. I wanted to come here. But we'll go to SFO some other time too. We'll post up by Benihana's right there. It's always a good spot. You start smelling all the good food. Okay, my tripod, I gotta adjust a little bit so I can. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Sweet. That's right. So yeah, he gave us both a coffee gift card that day. Yeah, he gave us both one, I think. But yeah, he was super cool. And yeah, we've known him for a couple of years now. That's like 3 years ago, I think, if I remember right. Hello, everybody. If you just came in, we're doing a test stream. So no ATC, and camera works very questionable. I'm just out here practicing and invited everybody to join me. Ooh, House of Prime Rib. Yeah, I've heard that place is really good. Prime rib does sound good right now, doesn't it? And Nancy's like, prime rib sounds good. It sure does. Dang. I haven't had prime rib in quite a while. I do like a good ribeye steak or a New York strip, but now and then a good prime rib does hit the spot. There are some places in San Jose that do have a good prime rib as well. It's just hard to get into these places. Sometimes they're so busy, and I don't like to wait in line very long. And the parking can be horrendous. I can't walk too far these days, so yeah. All right, looks like we have Southwest pushing back. So we'll wait for that one to depart here in a few minutes. Yeah, it's starting to get warm out here for my friends. What time is it? We'll probably end here in just a bit. It's 1. We'll try to get to 1:30. I don't know if I can do it, because it is getting warm out here. And I don't want to start feeling sick. But we'll see what we could do. I was hoping it'd be a little busier here today. I thought it was, but I guess I struck out on that. So, anyways, a bag of burgers is in my near future, probably in about an hour. But yeah, it's getting warm. But thankfully, we still have a strong breeze, so that's helping. It's time to stretch again. I got to stand up every so many minutes and stretch. All right. Biscoff butter and grape jelly sandwich. Interesting. Don't see anything on arrival. Southwest is just sitting there after they push back. There we go. So we're going to get that Southwest departure, and then I think we're going to call it a day after that Southwest departs, because unfortunately it's getting a little warm out here, and little much, and I don't want to get sick. But we'll be back. We'll be back in another week or two. We'll come back out here on an afternoon, hopefully when it's cooler and busier. So wait for Southwest to taxi out and line up. And then we're going to call it a day after that. Hello, Reno. Good to see you, my friend. Those were some pretty cool cars you were showing last night. I peeked in for a little bit while I was taking care of some other business. I was kind of multitasking and lurking, but some cool cars at the car show. And oh my goodness, thank you so much, Reno, for the 5 gifted memberships. Man, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Reno. That's awesome. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate all your support. And Reno's live on Sunday mornings, like around 5:45 to 6 a.m. West Coast time. So make sure you drop in, give them a like, say hello, and watch some planes with them from Reno Airport. All righty. Thank you again, Reno. I really appreciate your support. Okay, let's see where that other Southwest is. Have they lined up yet? They should be down there by now. And then we're going to call it a day. They're not quite there yet. But that last departure that they're taxiing down there, Southwest flight 3580 to Denver, and it's a MAX 8, 737. That'll be our last plane. And then I'm going to pack up, get out of the heat, and get some bag of burgers. So, but yeah, thank you so much, everybody. Oh, we got something coming in. Did I miss it? I did miss it because I was yakking. This is United. I think this just came in from Denver. Sorry about that, friends. I was looking at the radar. All right, Southwest is lining up down there. So I'm going to get the camera ready for them. And then that'll be our last plane of the day for this test stream. All right, they're rolling. Here they come. Southwest to Denver, Colorado. We'll let them go off out into the wild blue yonder. And there we go. That was our last plane of the day, my friends. I'm going to come on camera real quick. Let me switch cameras up here. It's a little different how I do it here. There we go. Look at my wild hair. I need a haircut. I need a haircut super bad. But I just haven't been able to get over there to get my haircut. All right, my friends. Hey, thanks for hanging out. I know it was a short stream, but just wanted to come out for a little bit. And, you know, it's summertime and it gets a little warm out here. And I don't do too well in the heat. But I at least wanted to come out for a little bit and just hang out with everybody for a while. So thank you so much for hanging out and putting up with my terrible camera work on this test stream. But it'll get better. I think it was definitely better than the last stream. Using this cheap camcorder. I really like the way it felt and stuff. So anyways, hopefully in the next week or two we'll come back out to SJC on a weekday afternoon and we'll show some more planes, and then we'll get up to SFO another time as well. So all right, my friends, thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out for a couple hours. I apologize I started late. I was trying to find a parking spot and tried a different garage, but that didn't work. So I just came up here to the regular parking garage that everybody uses, and this is where I will post up when I come in from now on. So anyway, thank you, mods. Thank you, everybody, for viewing in the chat, and those who may not be in the chat but are viewing, thank you so much. I really appreciate you spending a few hours with me. And from San Jose Airport, we're going to say adios, sayonara, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.